Before I get started on tonight's video, the final cannon section. What do you? Before you see the final installment of my turkey cannon, I just want to wish Eli, our 11-year-old, a very happy birthday. Are y'all peeped so far? I'm peeped just trying to get the video together for you. I am. This up here is just not wanting to stay together right now. You'll be watching this on Tuesday night, the 4th. And I want to wish Eli a happy birthday. He got up after midnight last night and he said, I'm 11 years old now. He and I both were having trouble sleeping. It was his first day back at school today, and anytime he's been out for a while and he's trying to get ready for school again, he always has a restless night. Well, I always have restless nights. So I told him, I said, Eli, it's your birthday. You want to slide in next to Mama? Yeah. That didn't last long because I can't sleep with him. He's like all over the map. He wasn't sleeping anyway. I wasn't sleeping anyway. But Eli, we love you. Happy birthday. We're going to Michelle's tonight. The girls are baking him a cake. I can say it because you'll see this while he's getting his cake. Adeline said, I want to bake Eli a cake. So we're going to go over there, and after we pick him up at school. Tomorrow night, I may just post a video that Omi did. I don't know yet because it depends on what all I do today, because like I said, I have to go in the morning. I have to leave here about 5, and I'm going to have an angiogram going up into here to see how my stents and coils are doing. My blood pressure seems to be getting a little bit back to where it was at. This is winding up being a chit chat. Forgive me, I'll hurry up. But anyway, so every so often they have to go back up in there and check the stents and stuff. Oh, what I was saying is my blood pressure is finally starting to normalize just a little bit. Still have a sneaky suspicion what caused it. Yeah. But anyway, do you think that I succeeded in my cannon session? My first cannon session in at least a year, I'd say. In this one, I had to call Omi. I needed some moral support. And so you'll hear her. And then at the very end, you'll see a little conversation, or hear a little conversation we had. Hang on, my husband's back. He went and fed the animals for me. We had snow. Not last night, but not before. We had snow. Anyway, did I succeed? Was it worth it? Stay tuned. If you haven't caught the previous 2 videos, I kind of cut them up in sections because it's hard for me to focus, and I'm hard to follow, I think. So hopefully everything will be all right. But did I succeed? Come back toward the end. You'll hear what I think, and then you'll hear a conversation I had with Omi that I didn't know I was recording. My phone was down on the counter. There's no video, but you'll hear a little behind the scenes. conversation, okay? So on with the video where we left off last night. I'll come back and I'll give you my opinion. I don't know if you can hear this, but it's making some funny noises. I'm hoping that means the jiggler is about ready. If not, I'm gonna have to turn it off and I guess start all over again. I'm just hoping it's the jiggler ready to kick in. I'm not sure. I know it's been probably 30 minutes and I'm still going. That's making a weird noise. I knew my little jiggler would be jiggling by now, but no. I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, then I'm gonna have to do something. Maybe I didn't get the gasket on right. You would think this wouldn't pop up if I had got it wrong. I don't know. Oh, me, I need you. As much as I hate to, I went ahead and took the canner off the, I'm gonna let it cool totally down. Check the lid and all the, you can still kind of hear it. So I'm gonna see what happens now. Don't know exactly how long it took, but it seemed like it took longer for this to go down than it did to go up. So I'm gonna kind of watch what I'm doing and take the lid off, and I'm gonna check my gasket, check my weights, and see what's going on. And this is what it's looking like. Maybe I jumped the gun on taking it off, but I've got to make sure it's going, and I will add more hot water in it before I put the lid back on. But looks like the lid, as far as the gasket, everything's good. But I'm gonna drop the regulator, pressure regulator, in some vinegar and see what happens. Trying to keep some heat in it while I'm heating up some water, because I know it's gonna have some water. I really don't want to have to empty out the whole pot, so I'm heating some up in the microwave. I just see a couple of little black specks. That other speck right there is just a defect in the cup. But it's not, nothing else is coming out. So as soon as this water gets done, I'm gonna try it again. As you can see, I've got the eye back on. I've got the lid cleaned up. Hot water put in. And until I'm ready, I'm just gonna leave my regulator in the vinegar. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a steady stream of steam. So I've got to vent it about let it do it for about 6 more minutes. I forgot to bring you back when it first started. Well, I've got my weight on. So now I'm just gonna wait and see if it jiggles this time. Oh, boy, that didn't take, y'all watched that do it, didn't you? Let's see if the jiggle will jiggle. That was fast. Now, if only this will start jiggling, I'll be happy. Now, I'm going to show you the time on my stove just so I can keep track of it, but it's not the right time. We have power surges all the time. It says 11:55. It's not anywhere near 11:55. More like maybe 8:55 or so. I don't know. It's late because this should have already been done. But anyway, we're going to see if this jiggles and how long. Should I cut it down now? You think it's not?
I cut down just a little. If it goes too fast, if it really goes, really fast. Cut it down just a little.
Okay, it's starting to speed up, and it did say in the book to cut it down to regulate it, but
Yeah, to regulate, yeah.
so I was giving it,
Yeah, regulate it now. Cut it down to regulate.
okay.
Good.
Okay, and I'm gonna set my timer for 75 minutes now.
Yeah.
Shoo!
You let it go like this, so John, what's happened?
Shoo! I was getting worried because,
Don't ever put your face over it.
no,
That happened.
no. I see I needed you here.
Oh, Angela. Oh, my goodness. Mommy had to work. If I had another breakdown, because Mommy wasn't home.
Oh, I know. Hang on, Mom. Hang on, Mama. Hang on. Yeah, I knew it. Timer's fixing to go off, and it is, so I'm going to cancel the timer. And turn the off. And I'm going to move my canner, let it cool down. However long it takes till this goes down. Then I'll get back with you. I've never really stood in here any length of time once I took the pressure canner off to actually witness what's going on right here. So I would guess that's normal. So I'm just gonna hang out until it goes down, and then I can take the jars out. And I've done got a place for them. Well, it finally released pressure, and I took the lid off. I didn't video it. I hadn't. I'm getting so tired I didn't even think to do that. I may come back tomorrow on tripod and show you how to do it. I'm already hearing pinging. I don't know. Can you hear it? That's a happy sound. We'll try to hear one more. I won't keep you too long on that. I'm gonna go ahead and get my jars out, and I'll show them to you when I get done. Thought I was gonna have to wait till morning. My other camera wouldn't turn on. But I've got all my jars out. Bubbling pretty, aren't they? Look at that bubble. Yep. And as far as I can tell, they've all sealed already. So I'm going to leave them here for tonight. I'm going to send a picture to Omi. And I'll come back when I get a little rest and I can talk plainer. And I'll tell you what I think about this project. I thought I'd better come at least show my face. It got cold, so I had to put me a jacket on, and I'm ready to go to bed. I am. I've got some things to do in the morning, but I believe I'll come back and we'll have a little chit chat about this. How's that? Well, if you're still with me, you're loyal. What'd you think? Don't ever give up. It may have failed on me, but luckily, 17 pints canned, 2 pints in the freezer, and my first canning session by myself in a year. I say at least a year. Got a little hairy there for a while because I really didn't want to ruin my turkey, but I knew I had to keep going, and it was getting later and later. But the main lesson is, don't give up. I mean, there might come a time when you have to say, I've done my best, I've done all I can do, this is as far as I can go. In my situation with the canning, I knew that I could have at least try it one more time. and it worked. As you know, Omi was with me toward the very end, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy it. We're going to do a meal in it. We are. So, let me know in the comments what you think. I'm not a professional. I've only canned one season. Omi was the canner in the family. My grandmother, my Granny Eckstein, was a canner. I remember her pantry. I wished I had pictures of it now, but I don't. So, and I'll be doing some more canning. I've already got another project lined out. Shouldn't take me near as long, I don't think. So, a little conversation with Omi, and when that's done, I hope you come back tomorrow night. I don't know what, like I said, I don't know exactly what I'm posting. I have several videos that I can post. I doubt I'll get a cooking video in. Our cooking has been mainly really fast stuff because been kind of on slow-mo. And then the weather getting cold wreaks havoc on my head. But anyway, thank you so much. And until next time, after Omi, we'll talk soon.
And I had turkey before, and then I put even in bags in the freezer. I didn't care much for it after that.
I think canning's the best way to do it.
I like to eat the turkey breast fresh, and maybe the next day some. But after that, after you have to reheat it and all this, I don't like it no more. I really don't. And then you can it not, it's gonna be good.
I think canning is gonna be the best way.
Canning's gonna be the best deal, Angela.
I think it's gonna be better than
in
if
the
you.
freezer. It's not no.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think canning will tenderize it, son.
Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna keep a good flavor.
Yeah. I had put it in. I'm trying to put it in here, make sure none of my juices run out in my refrigerator.
You can make your turkey soup and everything.
Yeah.
And it's going to taste much better than having to mix this in the freezer.
To be honest with you, this turkey breast right here that I just pulled off is every every bit as good as my chicken breast.
Oh, I believe it.
And I think that's using that seasoning too, hell.
Mhm.
I really do.
What kind of seasoning is it again?
It's called Weber's Kicking and Chicken Seasoning.
You got it at Walmart?
I don't remember where I got this one, but Walmart carries Weber.